everyone, this is Anush again. I'm here over in Costa Rica Canyon Park and Recreation Center. You may hear some kids in the background. They came out here on a field trip, enjoying the area. They're having lunch, and it is a little afternoon here today. It's nice weather. It's not very hot. It's not windy, fortunately. Today I want to talk to you about anger. Over the past week or so, I was talking to a guy, and he was really angry. He got really angry about a particular subject, and he was rambling on, going on about it. And one of the things he said was, the more I thought about it, the angrier I got. Like, see, anger is one of those things that can really get the best of you sometimes. When you don't control your emotions and you don't, you let anger get the better of you. You react in anger. It can cause serious problems. There are people who have committed heinous acts in anger. They didn't want to, they didn't mean to, but because they let that anger build up and they didn't deal with it, with those issues, the angers build up and led them to do really hideous and heinous things. Anger clouds your judgment. It can get to a point to where you can literally black out, not know what you're doing, and do things that later on you looking at it, you wouldn't believe that you were the person who did it. There are parents who have, in anger, hit their children to a point where they've done serious physical harm, and later on they realize, I didn't realize what I was doing. I was angry. There are people who, in anger, have said things that have caused had devastating results in their life. So, I remember a story of the tale of two wolves. Said the grandfather was telling his young grandson that in each of us there are two wolves, a good wolf and a bad wolf. The good wolf represents love, understanding, compassion, kindness, and the other wolf, the bad wolf, represents hatred, greed, anger. These two wolves in us are constantly at a battle. They're fighting with each other. And the grandson said, well, which one wins, Grandpa? And the grandfather said, whichever one you feed. So if you have anger issues, you tend to get angry real quick, real fast. You lose your temper real quickly. I highly recommend you talk to someone about that. A professional, probably, or someone who can help you deal with that anger. Sometimes anger can be a result of a lot of little things build up over time that are never dealt with, and that's something that you need to address if that's the case, that you're dealing with that situation. Those little things can build up. There's a story I always tell my kids, saying, you got to deal with the little things, because have you ever been bitten by an elephant? And the answer is no. They've never been bitten by an elephant. They say no. I say, have you ever been stung by a bee? Well, yeah. See, it's the little things that get you. So there's the little things that can add up, can pile up, and eventually they'll get you. They'll cause that anger to build up and that frustration to build up, and can cause anger and depression, all sorts of things. So you got to deal with those. If you tend to get angry, you need to deal with that, and don't let it build up. Try to control your emotions, as much as you can in that respect, and deal with those things. Because anger can really destroy not only your life but the lives of everybody around you. Because you may say things or do things that in anger that you really don't mean. You really don't mean to hurt the people around you, but when you do say it and you do it, um, it can damage relationships, it can damage people, their self-esteem, their morale, and it will damage you too. It's a form of poison in people, and I'm not saying you have to be a robot and have no feelings and no emotions. That's not possible for us humans anyway. But controlling, dealing with anger, it's important to deal with it. So if you have problems with anger, well, talk to someone. Seek help. Don't let it get to a point where it'll destroy your life, your loved ones and relationships, etc. With that note, I hope this was of some benefit to someone out there. If you're watching this, I hope that this was helpful in some way. If it was, like the video, post a comment, subscribe to my channel, and with that, I'll end this video. You have a great day, and God bless.